Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe 25th Anniversary Ram Cycle with Breaker. Now, this Ram Cycle came in a Vehicle 2-pack with a Cobra Flight Pod and the Televiper. We'll get to them when we get to them. But for now, let's focus on this. As always, we're going to look at the accessories, check out the figure, get him geared up, check out the vehicle, get him on it, and get it all on the shelf. So, like the original vintage version, it came with one of these green helmets. Very simple in its design, very simple in its look, and it's not a full hole, but they did recreate the holes on the side that would have come with the original Breaker. But unlike the vintage, this one does not come with the headset and the backpack. This is just him as a driver, not as a communication specialist. He comes with a small sidearm. Looks like a simple 9mm. Sculpt for something this small is actually fairly decent. Good amount of detailing in there. And he came with a combat knife. Beveled edge, serrated rear, silver paint for the blade, although you can see a little bit of paint issue right there where the blade meets the pommel, but oh well. Handle is black, nicely sculpted. Now there are two other weapons up there, but we'll get to those in a bit. Okay, so for the figure, the face sculpt, I don't know what's going on with this face. Like, I don't know if it's shadowing, why he's got like a bigger divot over here under his cheek than he does over here. And the same thing is true for the brow line up here. It's got this great big divot on this side. Not on this side. It almost looks like, I don't know, Bell's palsy maybe? Eyes are painted in there well. Eyebrows. He's got some stubble effect going on with the paint. Hair is painted in pretty good. Got a little bit of issues up here on the top of the head, but that's from having the helmet on. The body is in the standard army green, like, jumpsuit. So, skin tight shirt up here on the top, sleeves rolled up. Pants are more of a military style cargo pant, tucked into the boot. Upper body, we've got this black LBE. There's a couple of pouches up here on the front, a grenade sculpted on. Ammo pouches here. Has a hip-mounted magazine on this side. Holster over here. Not a knife sheath, another holster. Boots are basic black. Looks like jungle boots. Yep, textured material up top, on the side, leather everywhere else. That's a jungle boot. So, now, I really should have looked at this because I forgot that that was a holster, not a gun sheath, or not a knife sheath. So he does also come with this big 45 looking weapon. Once again, sculpt on it's really good. And it fits down into this one, but not by much. And then on the other side, the 9mm fits really well into the hip bag, or the hip holster. Focus. Now, why he's carrying 2 firearms, no clue. And he's got 2 knives that... So we're just going to stand him back over here for now. Articulation on this guy. Honestly, we've done enough of these 25th to know it's a ball joint. You do get some tilt, some up and down, a little bit up and down. Actually, his is better than most I've seen, so maybe we'll go through articulation a little bit. Shoulder comes up over 90, rotates all the way around. Single jointed elbow, comes up less than 90, rotates at the elbow. And then we've got the dreaded 25th wrists. It's not even really the wrist, it's like the middle of the forearm that rotates. Mid-torso cut, allows for rotation. No real front, back, or side to side. T-hook on the hip allows the leg to kick out that far. Kick forward that far. Back a little bit. Double jointed knee, got a great deal of range on it. Ankle rotates. Hinges back that far. Forward that far. And there's no rocker joint. So now that we've seen the figure, let's get a better look at the vehicle, shall we? So, like the classified one we looked at before, it's just a small field motorcycle. Not a full-size motorcycle, not a huge bike. Just something small. Front tire is black plastic, hard plastic, gray NRM. Forward fork is done in the whole thing is done in this green color with a couple of add-on pieces. Fender, shocks, engine, done the same green. The pipes are gray, but they are separate pieces. Now when you get this, it is fully assembled inside the package. Has a kickstand that can be raised and lowered. Back tire is the exact same as the front. Shock on the rear suspension. The main body is in green. Fuel tank is in green. The front hood is green. Got a clear plastic piece in there to mimic a headlight. A little bit of black here, I think, to try to mimic like a windscreen. Handlebars are done in green with the handles actually painted black. The forks and handlebars are interconnected, so you move one, the other one moves. Seat is gray, but it is once again a separate piece. Clear taillight just punched in the rear there. On this side, we do have a cart. It does have its own tire, spins independently, made the same way this one is, all of hard plastic with some black paint. The box itself, nicely ornate, nicely detailed, with a bunch of barrels sticking out the front. And this little thing on the back that if you turn it, if you can turn it, yeah, the barrels spin. Now, there are a couple peg holes up here, and some of the people who have the originals may be going, you're missing something. No, I'm not. Comes with 2 saddle packs. Pack 1 and pack 2. Now, I used to keep the 45 in one of these. You open it up, there's nothing in it. In this case, I think I'm just going to put a knife in each one of these, just so they've got somewhere to go. And then they just mount to the body like so. So, what do you say we take a moment and get him on the bike? If we can get him positioned for the bike. Okay, butt on the seat. feet on the as close to being on those as possible. And there we have them. So what do you say we get them up on the shelf? And there we go. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. And I'll see you all next time.